Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa aking channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. And we're here again for the OFW Average Trader PSE Weekly Performance Review. We're very happy to be here again to share the latest happening in the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before diving in, I would like to send our heartfelt gratitude to the regular viewers of this channel. We thank you for continuously supporting us. In return, we will do our very best to give and share with you the most relevant information and signals to properly interpret the market using the chart or technical analysis. So let's get started with the PSE index. The market opened at 6,110 but remains bearish and closed at 6,084. That gave us a red more bearish candle on a Monday. On Tuesday, the market opened at 6,113 with the same bearish sentiment and closed at 6,093. That gave us another red more bearish candle. Then on Wednesday, the market opened a bit lower at 6,087 but continued hounded by negative sentiment and closed significantly lower at 6,030. That gave us a big bearish candle. On Thursday, the market paused a bit and opened at 6,024 and closed higher at 6,053, forming a green more bullish candle. And finally, on a Friday, the market opened a bit higher at 6,062 but once more persisted by negative sentiment and closed significantly lower at 5,988, forming a red big bearish candle. Overall, the market appears to have struggled, forming a new support area at 6,100 level and even went on a retracement, getting even a bit lower than its previous support area at 6,000 level. With the highest closing of this week reached 6,113 level and the lowest at 5,988. Now let us proceed to our individual stocks, where the first on the line is Ayala Land. In spite of the company's continuous and consistent share buyback up to this week, Ayala Land stock continued to further go lower beyond 22 level. The price is currently at the 6-month low at 21.25 level. The drop is apparently concurred with the moving averages and MACD negative trajectory. With the continuing negative sentiment, we will just keep on monitoring this stock until it reaches bottom and start to move sideways. Moving to our next stock, where we have BDO. Continuing without any significant news report this week, BDO stock appeared to pull back this week while moving averages and MACD remains to be inconclusive on which direction it is going to continuously undertake. Meantime, we should stay at the sideline while keeping an eye on this stock on the coming weeks until it finally confirms its shift of sentiment. Now moving forward to our next stock, where we have Converge. With the clarification of news report about the company's target to make operational the Bifrost subsea cable by December this year and to open mega data center in Visayas or Mindanao, the stock appears to confirm its bounce at 12.05 and continue to slowly move upward, forming a higher low formation, while moving average and MACD appears to continue its trajectory to positive formation. We will further continue our evaluation on this stock and set a plan when or at what price will be the ideal entry of position. Now going to our next stock, where we have Jollibee. Another week without any significant news report, the stock appeared to continue its pause and move sideways. The shift of 14 and 21 moving average trajectory, if sustained, will confirm its consolidation phase while establishing a higher low formation before it continues its upward move in the coming weeks. We will continue monitoring this stock until we finally confirm a shift in sentiment. Now going back to our banking sector, where we have Metrobank. Still in the absence of any positive news report up to this week, the stock price appeared to show its confirmation of a sideways movement, establishing its new support level at 68. As previously mentioned, the slight pullback but staying above the current support area manifests as additional indication of the normal consolidation phase it continued to undergo. The formation of the moving averages and MACD started to shift trajectory into positive direction is a confirmation itself of the start of shift in trend. Now going to our next stock where we have JGS. Though the stock continues its movement even without any significant news report up until this week, JG Summit Holdings continued to confirm its upward movement with this week's performance where it successfully reached the previous resistance level and managed to stay above it. This movement was supported by the confluence of moving averages and MACD continuously projecting on a positive trajectory. Let us keep an eye on its attempt to challenge the resistance at 25.8 in the succeeding weeks. Now let's move forward to our next stock where we have SMPH. Even without any significant news report this week, the stock appeared to continue its sideways movement above the current support level at 22.6. Should this movement be sustained in the coming weeks, this will indicate that formation of the moving averages and MACD positive trajectory will most likely provide us with confirmation of this stock entering the next phase of trend. Now let's move forward to the next stock under the same property sector where we have MegaWorld. The consistent share buyback program of the company executed this week appears to be a mitigation to the significant price drop that transpired middle of last week. This move evidently showed to be successful as the price retained above 1.94 support level temporarily. However, it can only be confirmed on the coming weeks if this will become a strong support or otherwise. We just have to keep monitoring its next move next week. And last but not the least, let us now move forward to our focus on stock where we feature Ayala Corporation. Due to the absence of follow-through positive news report this week, Ayala Corporation stock has entered the range of its historical low during the start of pandemic scare when it initially bounced at 450 level. The sudden drop 2 days before the weekend is definitely caused by the continuing negative sentiment in government corruption issue which made investors getting out of this stock, plus the anticipation of the long weekend next week due to the next month's holiday. As the price keeps falling and breaking historical lows, the chance of getting the attention of institutional and long-term investors comes into the equation. As the price gets cheaper, which becomes proportionate to a higher future return, as the drop nears 25% overall from last month's highest closing price. Once again, we will have to keep monitoring the stock's historical support during pandemic that ranges from 350 to 450 level. And that is all we have for this week. In case there is a stock you want us to discuss on our review next week, you may send a message or comment in this channel with the domain name OFW Average Trader. You may also choose to reach out by sending me an email at engineeralejandromagno@gmail.com. Or you can also send a message in my Twitter account or send a direct message in my Facebook page named Engineer Alejandro Magno. Take the opportunity while it is offered free. There is no secret to success. We just have to keep going and work harder. We will only lose a battle the moment we stop trying and believing. Before we finally end this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this channel to your friends, family, colleague, and fellow OFWs currently looking for a passive income. This might help to share the gift and opportunity to be financially literate. It might also help them secure their future and save their hard-earned money from price inflation. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for keep supporting this channel. Have a nice day and see you all on my next video. Ciao!